this was what I did for one of my interviews. This is the view that they'll see. It's this free webinar, Geo Group and things that we need to prioritise. My head teacher sent this psychological first aid training, and I wanted to show you this book.
1, 2, 3.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is Friday the 5th of March and it's the last day of working from home, last day of remote learning. I'm really excited to go back on Monday. I have some doubts, a bit of nerves, but I think it's going to be okay. I'm feeling optimistic and the sun is giving me hope. Hopefully it's like a really nice like spring summer term and just get the kids outside. Oh, speaking of sun, it's very bright. So today I have just had a meeting with my team, just planning next week really, and now I'm just doing my laundry. I'm actually going to miss having like a couple of moments in the day to do little jobs, like I'm just going to quickly put my laundry out and then I'm going to have my catch up with my class. Our last virtual meeting, we're just going to do a little show and tell on camera and answer any questions about next week. So that'll be really lovely to see them like one last time virtually before seeing them all on Monday. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. Let me just get ready and do my laundry. So I'm in the garage because I have like loads of stuff stored basically for like my future home and a box of classroom things and like summer shoes, stuff like that. Here is the mess. So I've got a little box full of like school stuff that I don't actually have at school. So I'm going to try and find a book for my story session because I have one that I got, but I thought I'd see if there's any more like relevant to the topic books in my box of bits. So let me show you what I've got in there. Oh my god, I forgot I had this. I'm saving it for when I have maybe like year 3 because I have year 1 at the moment and I know it would just get destroyed. But it's like this giant poster. A huge colouring. It's literally like, that's how big it is. It's more than a metre big. And I just thought like stick that on the wall and like kids can colour or like on the floor. So I'm saving that for when I've got some neater colourers. Sorry, year 1. Some cards. I've currently got my books in here and that's just a spare one I had. Oh, what else do I have? Oh, this was when I was going to have my noise meter. Never got round to it. These are like pens. These are like whiteboard pens I used to have when I was doing like my A-levels and GCSEs. I would revise on my whiteboard, but there were so many whiteboard pens at school that I was like, I might as well just save my own. That's a little chalkboard. This is a Spanish fairy tale book, but our school does French, so I've not needed to use that. Jigsaw puzzle. I thought that was too difficult for year 1, but maybe in like year 3 or something. I've got like random like Halloween decorations, buntings, and there we go, that's some books. I've got a bunch of these ones. I would love to read that in front of on my story time, but I'd be so worried that I wouldn't pronounce something correctly in front of the parents. So I'm going to skip that today. I got a bunch of Harry and the Dinosaurs because dinosaurs is our first topic. I'm not going to use that today. What else do I have in here? Oh, there's some more like basic ones. Oh, look what I have. Actually, this was what I did for one of my interviews. I had to do like an hour creative writing and this is a wordless book and I printed out each page and made it into a book, and then for my lesson I got them in I think pairs or something, and they had to write a sentence to go with the picture, and I blue tacked them all on, so we filled the whole book, and it's as if they wrote a book. I actually love that lesson and I saved this because I wanted to do it for my class, but at the moment I'm in a 2-form entry and I wasn't about to make a whole nother book, so basically just kept this just in case I ever have a 1-form entry. But yeah, it was such a lovely idea. I really enjoyed doing that. What books can I read? Mr. Jack, Shark in the Dark. I do love all the rhyming books. French dictionary. I don't know if there's one that I want to read. Oh, classic, Great Fries Bobby. Oh, and this is a box of Lego as well. Oh, I don't know. I might read this, you know, because it was like my favourite childhood book. It might inspire them to make a spaceship over the weekend. Yeah, I think I'm just going to grab this as a little classic. I'm kind of curious what Mr. Jack's about. I'll have a look at Mr. Jack as well. I think I'll go with Whatever Next, because it's like my favourite childhood one. Okay, I'm freezing cold. I'm in a t-shirt in the garage, so let me just put all this stuff away and I will catch up with you later. My god, it's so cold! So I'm all set up, ready for my meeting. I will not be wearing a dressing gown. I'm just warming up before I go on. I put a fireplace in the background. I made sure though I typed in fireplace no ads on YouTube, because imagine if just some like random inappropriate ad came up and I was not about to have that during my live meeting. So no ads, I'll just have this in the background. So my camera's like here, so this is kind of the view that they'll see. My view, I've got my trusty ring light, and then I've got a battery pack, which is actually so I don't need to plug in the light to the wall. And then this is the view that they'll see without my dressing gown. So you can't see it as well, but when I look at my nails on this screen, they look so bright. I did these yesterday with my home gel kit. I've also got hot chocolate because I was so cold from being in the garage that I needed warming up, so that's why I bought a dressing gown and a hot chocolate.
A few moments later.
Okay, that was a lovely meeting we just had. We did some show and tell at the beginning, and my show and tell was actually a picture of me when I was their age, because I've got year 1, so they're like 5-6 years old. I think I was about 5 years old when this photo was taken, maybe 4. So I thought I'd show them that picture, and they had some lovely things to show too. And then I read the book that I told you about, the Whatever Next book. Then at the end of the meeting we had some spare time, so we played Would You Rather. I love the things that they come up with, it's so fun to play that game with them. But now it is just after 11:30 and I need to finish off some planning for next week. I've already done my emails, so that's all done. So yeah, probably just going to spend the next like hour or so doing planning before lunch. So I will see you later. So I've been sent this document and I've got like an A4 page of things that we need to prioritise teaching in the final few months of year 1. And I just found this thing, so number facts and securing like number fact families. So there's this thing here, systematic number fact teaching, number sense maths, and they're actually doing some free training. So I thought I would show you because I've actually just booked onto it. I'll leave the link in the description, but basically there's this free webinar Thursday and Tuesday. I think I'm doing next Thursday. I've already booked it, so I'm doing webinar. They just give you like the Zoom link. It's like 50 minutes. I thought I would just give it a go, so if any of you are interested, I will leave the details below for you. So just ignore how utterly stylish I look right now. This is like how I've looked for the past like term at home. So the document I have is basically an A4 piece of paper for each year group and things that we need to prioritise. So I've already told you about the number facts, lots of number rhyme in class, and there's like different resources available. Daily counting, even if it's things like lining up, like little moments in the day, just throw in some counting. I think I might even put some counting songs on in the background when they're tidying up, and like during snack time. Another thing they suggest to do as well, which I actually do already, is watch number blocks during like wet play or snack time. I use it on YouTube. It's really annoying because they have the ads. They've just sent a link so I can watch it without the ads, which would be good. So it says they've spent a lot of time at home, so developing social skills are going to be really important. So opportunities to talk in full sentences, develop their oral speaking, use STEM sentences to scaffold in their maths talk. So next week I've planned for a very relaxed start. The first day back for English, we are just going to focus on questions, asking and answering questions. I think I'm going to do a bit of like speed dating, where I give them like a minute with each child in the class to like ask and answer questions, really giving them a chance to catch up, mainly practice talking in full sentences, and again using questions. I feel like it's going to be really hard for them to just stop and listen to each other and have to like wait. So yeah, I'll let you know how it all gets on. Easing into it, I'd love to know how you are planning on doing your first day back. Are you going to just dive right into like writing paragraphs? You got a little bit of leeway. We're going to try and get out more in the afternoon as well, and I'm going to do a couple English lessons and maths in the playground outside. Got my chalk ready to go. But yeah, I'm just reading through different documents and sorting out my planning. So that's what I've been up to. Had some emails to reply to as well. Whoa, I look so attractive right now. I'll talk to you later. So here is something else I wanted to show you, some more CPD. So my head teacher sent this psychological first aid training, and it's apparently free. So it's supposed to help children support their mental health during emergencies and crisis situations, and they do talk a little bit about COVID. So I did all of the training, and I was just about to do the test to get my certificate, and it said that I needed to upgrade my account in order to get the certificate. So unfortunately I don't get the certificate, but I still had all the information and the training for free, and it literally took about an hour. There were a lot of strategies on how to calm down children and support them during this time. So if you have a spare hour and you feel that you would benefit from something like this, you can easily just screenshot that you did it and put it in your folder. That's what I'm going to do. So I just wanted to show you this book because I feel like it's going to be really helpful for the rest of the term and really helping the children like settle back into the year. I got this from Aldi or Lidl. I think it was Lidl. So it's a book on mindfulness, and there's so many lovely ideas. So I thought I would flick through it right now and plan a few things to do with my children next week, like perhaps in little brain breaks or in the afternoons. I haven't fully read this yet, I've just been flicking. And I just think it's so important. Like just like little things like this can be done like when you think they're getting a bit agitated and they just need a minute. This is actually something I already do, and we've been doing it since last year. We learned about it on this mindfulness training. Someone came in on one of our staff meetings, and we did like meditation, and they told us some things we can do with the children. So I saw this could be actually a really good thing to teach your class. So it's like an acronym, STOP, and each one has a different thing to do, and you could try and train your class, and if you say stop and they could all just start doing the things, that would be really nice. I might try and do that. Oh, I love this. Oh my goodness, I might have to make one of these. Like, oh, look at the dragon one. So many gorgeous ideas. So yeah, I got this a few weeks ago, so it's probably not in the shop anymore, but I'm sure Amazon has it. I've done this before as well in my bubble last year, and they loved it. So it's been a while since I talked to you last, and I've basically just been doing my planning. So at the moment we do obviously like the remote planning, but now we're gonna have to go back to our like class planning. So I've got 2 formats now we need to do, just in case a child is self-isolating. We need to be able to offer learning from home. So we've got that plan, which is a lot more simplified, and then we've got our more detailed plan for in the classrooms. So it's kind of a nightmare having to do both, to be honest, but got to be done, and I'm just cracking on with it right now. Okay, I think I'm going to stop the video here. It's just after 3, so I'm going to pack up my stuff and begin the weekend. Thanks for watching me basically talk to the camera in my dressing gown and sit on my laptop. Really interesting content. That's pretty much what my home learning experience has been about. Just on my laptop doing things constantly and not looking very nice. So I will see you in my next video and have more teacher content coming your way. Good luck with the rest of your week. I hope the return to school is smooth and everyone is excited to be back. Make sure you subscribe and I will see you in my next video. Bye!